Yo, yes, my people, back again still. But yeah, now I'm just against doing this live thing again. And like I said in my story, like anyone that wants to jump on a live with, man, yeah, just slide me a DMs and we'll sort something out. You get me, G? And just get you on and just chat. It's all the reason and whatever else. You get me? Yo, yes, all the people and tapping in. Curtis was cracking. Shani Poo was cracking. Yeah, so like I said, innit, anyone who wants to jump on here with, man, just holler at me, yeah. Just get in the DMs and we'll get you on here, man. We'll just have a chat and that, you get me, G? Yeah, just waiting for my bridging to tap in now. Let's get on live with, man, and then we'll move from there, bro. Serious. Yeah, so what's cracking as well? Anyone that questions and that, just comments and I'll answer your questions if I can. One sec, he's just messaged me then. Yeah, oh there he is, yeah, he's there, let's go. Alright, let's go, hand over the dough. Should be coming in right about now. What's going on here? Yo, Big V, yes G, you good? Where's the homie at, man? I swear I just brought him in. Who's waiting? Oh, waiting for him. Yeah, so yeah, man, just shout it in the comments and get your questions answered and that, you get me, G? And I'll just drop it like that, man, serious. I'm looking to switch it up a bit, you get me? Instead of just doing like the videos and that. Just let's get people on there, just chat, you get me, G? Yeah, Happy New Year to you as well, man. Big V. Happy New Year, bro. Bro, how come he's not able to join, man? Let him try that again. Yo, G, try that again. See if it works. Let's see if it works. Oh, he's in the building.
You can hear me, yeah?
Building, yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you. So what's cracking?
Good, you know, fam.
I hear you, broski. I hear you, man. Yeah, I was supposed to get you on from time ago, man, but I just wanted to get everything sorted out first. What you saying, though?
Good, you know, fam. Good. Just ready to answer them questions, innit?
I hear you, G. I hear you, man. So obviously break it down for them, for the people that don't know. Let them know who you are, G. Obviously, we know they know who you are, but, you know, for the benefit of the tape, you get me? Just let them know who it is.
Obviously, Larboonz, innit? Obviously. Some people might know me from Manchester, innit?
Wait. Don't try to be biased, you know, about some people might know you and whatever else. You get me, G? You already know who you are, man. Fielding
Obviously.
days and that.
So, Larboonz, yeah, I'll just break it down, innit? Because I know some people probably think, right, what does that name mean? It might sound mad to them, innit? Obviously, Manchester slang, you know the thing.
Come on.
So, Larboonz just means loons, innit? Loons, like my actual name is Looney, innit? Looney. And then obviously with a little bit of slang on that, you get Larboonz. Well, short for loony, people call me loons, innit? And then when you add the slang on loons, you get Larboonz.
You get the Larboonz, you get the Larboonz. So tell them about the card up bath.
You get me? So obviously, Larboonz obviously is literally a lyric I made back in the day, and I used to spit it in youth clubs, Fielding Park, Powerhouse, everywhere I went, anywhere that there was a youth club, I tried to get there in it. So people loved that lyric so much in it, so they just started calling me Larboonz every time, you know what I mean? Every time I entered the place, yo, Larboonz, Larboonz. So I just rocked with it. And then bam, car. Obviously, how that actually started, obviously that's just a bit of a long story, but all it means is, it just means to be free in what you do in the car. It's just a little thing what I say when I'm on mic, when I see my boys down the road, anything, a tune comes on that I like. It's just like a free word. The bath, that's just like, for example, do you know, like back in the day when you'd watch set comics in that bath, pow, ting, bath, pow.
Yeah,
Obviously, it's like an explosion, a gun going off, whatever you want to call it. Do you know what I mean? The dot part is just like a pause between car and bath. Do you know what I mean? So car dot bath. You know what I mean? It's just a little thing what I say when I'm doing my thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's car. So obviously, so when you get Larboonz car, the car is just to stay free in anything you're doing. So stay free from the system, stay free from the cage, stay free within yourself. You get me? The freeze, you get me? Like a bird's feet. You know what I mean? Free. Yo, it's a deep. You know, it's not even
the clergy.
God, not back. So as I keep saying it and doing it and doing it and doing it, like more shit just naturally resonates with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, bang. That's card up back. Larboonz. You know the thing now.
Yeah. So tell them, innit? Talk to them, man. Like, where did you come up at and that? Like, what was your story growing up?
It's morally basic the way I do. I start, obviously on a music level, obviously
yeah,
everybody back in the day, obviously Mayhem, people like that grew up in Manchester knew about Mayhem, Floss Mode.
Of course. Shout out Yellow. You said Floss Mode.
Yeah, big up Yellow.
Yeah, Floss Mode's finest. You get me, G? He loves that.
Bath. So yeah, you had like Raw T, Floss Mode, Mayhem. Yeah, there was other little crews like, I'm sure was it LMC?
Yeah, with Sonic and them. Sonic and them was LMC in
yeah,
it. And
all that, you get me?
Yeah.
You get me? So that's how it started, innit, obviously. I lived in Hume, to be fair, and when I was young, I was called Menace. Obviously, if you add it up, Looney Menace, obviously, man was a bit wacky. You know
yeah, tap.
Do you know what I mean? But anyway, I remember spitting as a kid, you know what I mean, doing my own thing before I even bumped into Mayhem, because Mayhem goes far back into Olders. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I always say to people.
You know
people always say, yeah, like, remember, Carl, you, man, were younger Mayhem, innit?
Yeah, so I
older Mayhem, like,
so the older, yeah. So the older Mayhem, obviously, you know what I mean? There's little different groups of it, but all in all, there was the older Mayhem, which was like, you know what I mean, Stubbings and that, fucking Pingu, K1, you know, the DJ. There was even other DJs before Mayhem even started. Back in the day, like Mad Fee used to be a DJ for Mayhem back in the day. Like, there was a lot of olders from Hume that were in Mayhem. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? It was it was road as well. Do you know what I mean? So, bam, I used to be on Hume side. So obviously, I already knew Set Man in Mayhem when I was young, growing up. Like Sphinx and Slayer, I already went school. I booked up with them in school when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Claremont primary school. I already knew them as twins. You get me? But never really got the time to meet them properly. You get me? But we always booked up into each other on the hallways, whatever. You get me? And then bang. Obviously, growing up in Hume, you know what I mean? I was doing my thing, whatever. It was only a matter of time before I was going to bump into Set Man, because I was active as a kid. I loved venturing out, getting about everywhere, whatever. You know what I mean? And then I remember this is how it started for me, literally. It's people, obviously, everyone has their own side on how they went, or, do you know what I mean? So say you grew up in the hood and you started something. You'll have your way of how you came into it. No matter what man tell you, you know what I mean? This is your way on your side of how you came into it. You get me? So, boom, I used to just watch the olders spitting, you know what I mean, in Hume, you know what I mean? And then obviously I'd come about spit bars, whatever, up and down. And then one day, obviously, I already knew about Mayhem, you get me, but I wasn't really tapped in that much, you know what I mean? Genie, a guy called Genie, I don't know if you know him, you know what I mean? Anyway, you know what I mean?
My niece is done.
He said to me when I was young, why don't you be Mayhem? Do you know what I mean? And I was like, well, I know about Mayhem. Do you know what I mean? Bang. I already know guys that are in Mayhem and that, blah, 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 blah. Cut a long story short. Boom, I went into high school, and then that's when I bumped into Slay and that, whatever, like, because man joined Mayhem without even meeting them properly, you get me? And then I remember walking through school, cut a long story short, I remember bumping into Sphinx and Slayer, and they're like, yo, you're loony in it, you're Larboonz, you're loony in it, you're in Mayhem in it. I'm like, yeah, use the Sphinx, bam, 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 before you know it. That's it, we're chilling, do you know what I mean? There's many stories I can talk about our Mayhem, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's how I came into it, boom, and then bam, that's it, just started spitting from there. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I think the first time I seen you was Proctor's days. Remember Proctor's?
Yeah.
So, like you said,
that's what I mean.
Huh?
Yeah, that was Proctor's. Them days were popping as well. So them days were the days where youth clubs were active. They weren't even like youth clubs. They were like little clubs. Do you know what I mean? Because they were popping that much. Do you know what I mean?
Like on the 18th brave, man.
Man didn't even have Snapchat, none of this, no Instagram, none of this, none of that. You know what I mean? Word of mouth. You know what I mean? Natural. You know what I mean?
This is what I say to people all the time. Like back in the day, remember when man had to get your name on the back of your hoodie?
Yo, man, it was mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's like the name on the back of the hoodie and go to these places like Proctor's, Heaven and Hell. You get me? G, all them type of places. Remember Heaven and Hell, G?
Yeah, man. Yo, like even that. Do you know what I mean? That's just like a different part of life, like going out. Do you know what I mean? Like, when man used to go them places there. Yeah, I remember Heaven and Hell.
Lizard and that. Remember Lizard in Old Trinkum as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
So other than that, yeah, in regards to what music and bang, how I started. So yeah, that's how I started in Mayhem, innit? Obviously, people will know, innit? Do you know what I mean? People who know will look there, Wiz.
Yeah, you know Wiz. Yeah, Wiz was gangster. You know what it was though? You see these youth clubs were ghetto. They were gangster places, you know, G. Like.
Yeah, because obviously, like, even when I remember, like, there was a youth club on Merseybank as well. Like, I'm a youth club on Merseybank. At one point on Merseybank that was popping as well. But obviously, there was me, and obviously there was my cousin as well that used to be active as well when we was young. And obviously, it was word of mouth. Like, once somewhere was popping, everyone would turn up. You get me? But Wiz was going after you. I remember a lot about Wiz. There's a lot of man that went Wiz. Lot of youngers now. That even when I used to roll up when I was young, you know what I mean? I used to, you know what I mean? To run up to me, yes, Larboonz, do a backflip. Yes, Larboonz, do a backflip. Run up the wall, G. Yes, Larboonz. You know what I mean? Everyone's older now, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone's all older now, but yeah, man, it's nice memories. You get me? There's even like videotapes. What man, obviously, man that used to own Wiz, you know what I mean, and do the thing in there. They've got the videotapes to you know, set nights and that. So it would be nice from time to maybe put something together like a little doco. I don't know, just like obviously, just a thought.
Yeah, no, that is foundation. Like these kind of places was foundation, and that was really and truly that was man's growth. You get what I'm saying? It's like. This is what I always say to you all the time. You see when people talk about money and music and this and that, yeah? Like money's been popping for a minute. It's just that only people within money knew about money's music. You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, that's what I mean, innit? So obviously, if it's like I say, look, if man had their channel you on us at them times and like what obviously they had at the time, on us. We would have blew, because even man from London knew about Mayhem from time ago.
Course,
Do you know what I mean? From obviously, even though I wasn't there, the one extra shelling that happened, do you know what I mean? Mayhem shelling, Brave, been Captain, Sink, Slayer, Pingu. You get me? They all shelled it.
I'm sure Blade was on that as well, innit?
A lot of people everywhere knew about Manchester in different ways, because back then when we was growing up, you know what I mean, it was a lot, like, you know what, I'm not even saying a lot roads were a lot more crazy, you know what I mean? There's a lot more youths now. There's a lot more youths. The roads are busy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think the roads were that full of as many kids as they once as you know what I mean? Everything's flooded now. You get me? The roads are mad. You get me? The kids are going on crazy. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, back then it was a little bit different. Do you know what I mean? But in regards to that, yeah, obviously that's a whole nother story. You get me? But in regards to music and that, obviously, I've got like an EP coming soon, which I'm working on. So
what's it called? What's it called, man?
Obviously, that's what I'm working on, innit? So the EP, obviously, it's rapping and some of it's waved. So in the chorus, it's a little bit of wave just to switch it up for you, and just like a bit of rapping in it. So it's not, it's like a rap wave, but it's just about feelings, about me, about my past. Do you know what I mean? Growing up. So something proper I can give to you, rather than this just quick made up music. You know what I mean? I can't. You know what I mean?
100%.
So it won't take long, because I've already got the beats. I've already like kind of finished 3 songs of them. So it's just getting in the studio and getting some work done.
Now, that's another thing. That's another thing I kept saying to people, you know, because I'm saying to man, yeah, at first it was a garage thing, then it was a grime, then it went to like some drum and bass dubstep business. All that was while I was in jail. Now I've come out of jail, everyone's on this rapping or drill thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you know what though? Do you know when I started in this game? Do you know what? I started rapping first. Do you know what I mean? Like before I met grime and all that. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. It's like, I'm no dick riding, and it's not because you're my brethren, yeah? I'm saying every single genre that's come out, you fucked the game up, bro. You fucked it up. Serious, like, no.
Thanks, obviously, that, you know, that's your opinion. Obviously, like a lot of other people might have their own opinion, which, you know, you're entitled to that. I won't hold you against anything that anyone's got to say. Do you know what I mean? So thanks, you get me? But man started on rap, and I literally, man, I used to be obsessed with Americans growing up. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? The films.
Come on. Same, bro.
I grew up playing basketball when my friends were playing football.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So, I used to sound like that when I was rapping. My idol was Pac at first, because his energy was different. Do you know what I mean? I believed every word that come out of his mouth. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, that, like I say, that's another story long. But other than that, I started on rap. Sounded like an American. I had to fix up myself. I need to start saying, yo, I need to find my actual voice, because obviously when I actually rap, I don't. It's just because you grew up watching American rap. At one point, as in my life as a kid, I used to think we'd never touch American rap. Never in my life. I used to think the way their films are, just nah. But obviously, it's not that. Look at rap now in the UK. I'm not even lying. I've never listened to so much UK artists in my life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. Same, bro. Same. I used to say to myself, yeah, I had that ignorant mind state where I'm thinking, you know what? If I don't think someone's on it, if I don't think you're about what you're spitting in your raps, I ain't listening to you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Which is natural. It depends what type of. Obviously, when man are spitting on what type of level they're spitting on, the viewers, the real viewers, they will know, because obviously they're active. Do you know what I mean? And even if they don't know, sometimes they can tell whether a man's gassing, or sometimes you can't tell. But obviously that's just one of them things, innit? You know what I mean? It depends what type of angle you're coming from.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
regards to that, like saying being ignorant. But obviously, you know, there's learning curves throughout all of our lives. So, you know, ain't nothing wrong with having a moment like that. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. 100%, man. 100%, G. So what advice? What, like you said, the streets are flooded with bare youths and that now. Yeah. Like, what advice would you give these youths on the roadside now?
To be honest, yeah. Obviously, the situation that we're in right about, obviously the situation we're in right now, if people didn't understand that, yeah. Obviously, you just gotta. The only advice I can give for youngers, just chase your dreams.
Yeah.
Chase your dreams. No matter if it don't make sense, don't give up, because somehow it will make sense in the end.
Mm.
You know, there's only so much I can say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending what background you're coming from, like I say, people have different type of backgrounds. People find it hard to find motivation. They don't know they've got a skill because they used to one set thing. So it's down to people themselves to actually, like, you know, transition or want to change or want to do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 I hear you.
Obviously, the best advice though, you know, for any youngers out there on the road, you know, stay out of motherfucking trouble. Stay out of trouble though, innit? Because, you know, depends what type of life you want to live out here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. To me, how I see it. Yeah. I see it as everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. You get what I'm saying, G? Like, everybody wants to make it, but you don't want to go through the struggle. You get what I'm saying, bro?
Well, like I say, we can all go through mistakes. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like literally, if you make a bad mistake and you keep doing that mistake again, you're obviously not learning. Do you know what I mean? Until you don't do that mistake again, that's when you've learned. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, there's only so much I can say. It's down to oneself to want to do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely.
You can pour all your energy into someone and, you know what I mean, they just might not get it off you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Some idiot might walk around the corner that don't even make sense, but they want to listen to them. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
It's whoever makes you feel like that. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes people ain't connecting with the right people to want to do good. Do you know what I mean? They just, you know what I mean? It's down to them as well. But other than that, just stay out of trouble, innit? If you feel like you're good at something, work on your craft, innit? If you feel like you're good at drawing, extend it, try print it on garms, try, you know what I mean? Chatting to people about materials, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? What do you want to do? Do you want to film yourself? Do you want to make a YouTube channel? There's many things you can do right now to be successful. So, you know, being good and becoming successful may be two different things, but obviously it all interlinks into one.
Yeah, now, Carlos, this is the thing, like, in this day and age, there's bare different ways for man to make it. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? It's like, back in the day, when you, man, were doing your thing, like, being on One Extra was a big move for money. Do you get what I'm saying? But now, kind of social media, you got this, you got that, you got all these things, yeah, where certain people can see you that would never see you before. Certain people will hear you that would never heard you before. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? So I just feel like, yeah, that it's in a way it's good, but it's just using it to your advantage. You get me, bro?
Yeah, like, honestly, I'll tell you the truth, man. All I knew is how to put a pen to the paper. If a man said go studio, I was like, who do I ring? Back in the day, I didn't have a clue about. I swear there was many things that used to wind me up. Do you know what I mean? Like I used to think, who can I book the studio? You know what I mean? Obviously, it's not like that. Obviously, I had people who I could go to, but when you wanted certain perfection, I didn't know where to go. And I'm thinking, wow, how'd you get your video on a channel? You know what I mean? How do you do it? My head was baffled, you get me? So all I kept on doing was writing, and just hoping for the best that if someone hears me or whatever, then, you know, some doors might open. But obviously you can't always be wishful thinking out here. You can't think you're the lit shit and just drop a video and think, right, I deserve $1 million.
Yeah.
For one tune that you thought that, you know what I mean? So sometimes it takes a bit of time for other people, innit?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Some
hard
people.
Work pays off, innit? Hard work pays off, man. Serious, like,
I like the hard work, you know. Let's say I do make it in time, do you know what I mean? I've got a lot of shit to say. Ras, it took me time, bro. It weren't no fucking easy one here, me.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's not like someone made it I knew and just threw me in like that. Woo,
Yeah.
started like that.
Yeah, put you on.
You know what I mean?
Man are building from the ground up, innit? Like that's the realness of it.
But you know what? I don't want it anyway. Not like that. Do you know what I mean? I like to work for my shit. Do you know what I mean? Because I've, do you know what I mean? Not even being like a super big pride head or whatever. But do you know what I mean? Work for your stuff, man. You know what I mean? There's many ways of working for your stuff. You know what I mean? It's down to you, innit? That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
But yeah, like I say, in regards to music, I've got an EP coming out. This is 5 tracks, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean, in motion, chatting to someone about how I want it to look, covers, etc. Do you know what I mean? All platform standard, you know what I mean? So you'll get that, you know what I mean? I've got a video coming out called Pied Piper. Yeah, I'm just, obviously, that was a case of just, you know, waiting to see who replies back. But, you know, like I say, I've got my own channel. I might just bang it on my own channel. Do you know what I mean? Start believing in my own shit. Do you know what I mean?
100%, bro. 100%.
It doesn't matter if it goes on my channel, if it goes somewhere else. It's still out there. That's the main aim, to get it out in it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So more time still, you might end up seeing it on my own channel. You know what I mean?
You got your own YouTube though, anyway, you know. I'm sure you got your own YouTube.
Yeah. I've got it. There's no fairy tale on there. That's little drill thing.
And Mazzolina, innit?
Mazzolina. Run It Up. And some other track what I've done with Jubs.
Yeah. You know, that's the best thing to do, man. Just get it on your thing and just start pushing your YouTube and that. Yeah,
but you know what it is, bro. Look at all these years I've done music, man. Where's my mixtape? Where's my bomber ass EP? You know what I mean? I've never, like, I swear to God, all them times that I wanted to make EPs and all that. Do you know when you overthink? And you think, wow, how's the covers? How am I going to get this done? Ooh, atomic bomb.
Yeah. It's easy for you now, though, man, because you got this. But
now,
and all that.
Obviously, I'm just saying for other people out there that are sat down in a chair wanting to do music, right? Thinking, well, how do you do everything? Don't worry. Just keep writing. Do you know what I mean? And actually open, well, when I say open up, just reach out and say, hey, what you saying, mate? I want to do, you know what I mean? Blah, de blah, chicken and chips. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I was on the other day with my friend from guys. And just by him chatting, my man there just commented there. My man said, yo, I got beats there, you get me, G? And straight away, the link was made. You get what I'm saying, bro? So
don't worry, just DM me up, man. I'm willing to chat. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them funny guys that just look at messages and don't reply.
That silly entertainment. He does beats and that.
Yeah, man. So, like I say, music, beats. You know what I mean? I'm down. But yeah, just for the people that are listening, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean. Thanks for the positive messages. You get me? My G's them. You get me? Caught up back. Stay flocking, stay free. You know what I mean? It's hard, but yeah. You know what I mean? Positive messages going out there. You get me? But yeah, EP coming out. Pied Piper. Look out for that video. You know what I mean? I've got 3 other tracks. You know what I mean? I'm just deciding when to drop them. You know what I mean? I'm a bit... Some man say, Che, you're too patient. Do you know what I mean? But you should always do it when you feel like it's right. Obviously, not all the time, no. You know what I mean? Take the feedback in from people that actually know the scene. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean them people. Do you know what I mean? I just mean when people generally say, oh, just put it out, quick, put it out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be patient with your stuff, people. You know what I mean? Your music, your crafts, be patient with it, work on it. Do you know what I mean? Perfection. Trust me. So some man will say, yo, why does your music sound so good? But to me, I'm not even being big-headed. Do you know what I mean? I don't think, yes, you know what I mean? Obviously, I just think, you know what? When you actually work on your stuff, do you know what I mean? There's many times I've gone studio, yeah, and just put bars together. But because I'm so much of a music man, I can tell when a man's made a track and put it together.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? I can semi-tell like, yo, is this quick? Do you know what I mean? And then with those artists that put time in, you see it. You see it in the music that actually work on the stuff and grind on it and think about what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I try to do. Do you know what I mean? I try to think before I'm doing. I'm not saying that what I'm doing is great. Like you know, I do feel like, you know, some of my videos could be a little bit more better in my eyes, but I done the best that I could do at the time. Do you know what I mean? But other than that, yeah, just look out for more music, and I'm gonna be doing lots of more music this year. Do you know what I mean?
100%, bro, 100%. So you gonna get him a freestyle or something?
Hey!
Get him a freestyle, man. Get him a freestyle, man.
Meanwhile, do a little freestyle. Hey, whoa, you coming on my bun Gordon, you trying to catch me off guard, boy. Oh my daisy pops. Ras. Me say, what you wanting? Me say, what you want? Say, you want grime?
Anything, bro, anything. Get it to them, man. Don't do it. Don't do it 8 Mile on me.
All right, yeah, I'll do a little something quick here for you. Right. Pen to the paper, I got pen game. I will lend this guy, sensei. Would I? Losing the battle, how could I? No statue, don't take the liberty. Your bad spirit, it can't get into me. Big shotgun lift man off the ground. He's floating paranormal activity. Actually, G, you talk bare guns, have you ever seen one, let alone held one, let alone beat one?
Give it them.
Shut up, bruh. Just a little something.
Come on.
I didn't know he was going to come at me like that.
Right,
but anyway.
You gassed me, bro.
Just a little something, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Definitely, man. But yeah.
But obviously, next time, obviously, I can spit more bars, you know what I mean? Obviously, do you know what it is? I was about to spit bars, yeah, what I've written down specifically for a track, because, you know, I've been in track mode. Guys that out there that do music will know what I mean. Right, there's a certain way that I used to write, and that was just 8 bar. Slam them all together randomly. That's when you're not
exclusive thing. Give them the exclusive, man. Can't say I was gonna do that and then.
Shut up, bruh.
Give it them, man. Give it them, bro.
In the sense of exclusive, that's more on the tracks on the EP, innit? But obviously, I can drop another quick bar.
I want that exclusive, bro. I want that exclusive joint.
The only thing I could do with that exclusive thing there, you're gonna have to wait, innit? Obviously, these bars are like written specifically. You know what I mean? For a track. Yeah. But obviously,
you said it now, bro.
Man can spit other bars, innit? You know what I mean?
Go on then, get them sorted else.
You know, I can spit many bars, but yeah, it's all about that money. It's not everything you get me, bro. There's better things to life, but still it gets me where I want to go. Trying to make the dough, I ain't baking, metaphor. Trying to make that money, getting brag, petty whore. Spending that money, G, I know that it's not clever, lad. I'm ever glad I'm spending some money that I never had when I used to see the evil. Don't let it get you mad. Been in them positions before, though, when I'm broke, when I'm ready to ride with the 4, don't let it buff. So I say, yeah, yo, you reading the money, you wanna cut. Man, I'm ready, this ain't telly, grab the celly, make that call, smoky shelly from that semi in his belly, made him fall because I'm fly like a bird in the sky, can't catch me. Yeah. See me blowing past pocket cheese. Nah. The computer, can you hack this one split? It will have it trippy doing backflips. Anyway, back to the block, bound. What I got, ain't got a lot. So hot boys, leave me with what I got. Oh, you hit a pop.
Give it, David. Nah, you done it, bro. You done it. You've gassed me for the day.
You know what? To be fair, bro. I weren't even ready for you to say spit bars, but obviously you gotta be a shinobi. You gotta just show him in it. You know what I mean? You can't say no. Do you know what I mean?
Fucked it up same way anyway, bro.
yeah, so for them people that are listening in it, EP coming.
Yeah,
So
nah,
at
definitely.
least, because man always say to me, yeah, I'm sick of hearing that one banger now, and then there's nothing else. Like, you know what I mean? They that Mazzolina, this, that, Mazzolina, this, that. They're like, yo, man, where's the other stuff? You get me? So I'm doing the EP, so there's more than one track on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang. I've got another drill track that I've made. I'm not even saying the name.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna say out the name loud just so someone else could go, oh yeah, that's a nice name. Yeah, I might just make it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you'll hear that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and as soon as the EP drops, man, let me know. Or even when it's ready to drop, let me know and I'll put it up.
Yeah, the EP I'm looking to, because obviously you see when I'm writing, it doesn't really take me like long to finish a track. You know what I mean? And it's pretty much done. You just need touching up. Do you know what I mean? And then boom, that EP's done. Just need a cover doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Anyway, and I've got tracks. So when I listening to the EP, just in case they don't want to listen to that type of music, you know what I mean? They've got other shit to listen to, you get me? I'm just trying to do as much music as I can, do you know what I mean? And even working with people as well, you get me? I've got some other little features there, do you know what I mean? So
yeah, 100, man, 100. But anyway, bro, respect for getting on. I'm gonna get you back on here soonish, and I'm gonna put this on my YouTube.
bro, I'm not even gonna lie, yeah. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, you know, with this. That's why it was taking me a while, you get me? Because man's of old school and about you get bet me, GB. You get bet me, you gotta give me some tabaim and that, you get me? So when you're saying, yo, bro, where's my buy man, your boy, G? I'm watching you like, yo, I'm here, G. I'm here, let me in, let me in. What do we do? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bang. Yeah, simple thing, joint thing. But yeah, this is the first time. Man has to start getting used to all this, you get me? First time, you get me? Like, when you was asking me to do it the first time, I know you was probably thinking, I don't really want to do it, you know? This, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Don't tell me you're coming on at 8 o'clock and then you're just like, yeah, I'm coming. I'm not one of them guys, bro. I'm not one of them guys that would say to you, yeah, I'm coming, definitely.
Yeah.
And be like this. Whoever does that type of shit, mate, stop it, mate. It's not good. It's not good. Do you know what I mean? Stick to your word, mate. Like I said, stick to my word. Do you know what I mean? So that's why it was taking me a minute. But yeah. Anything else? Man's down.
I hear you, bro. Now, definitely, I've got a few things in the pipeline, man. I'm serious. I've got your number anyway, so I'm just gonna keep you plugged in. But someone said that Larboonz and D Knowledge way back was the hardest. It's 2 different generations, though.
You know what? This is what I'm saying, but even D, like the content, you know, the lyrical content that he was using at his age, you know what I mean? Man, hard.
Yeah, no, don't get twisted. Like, he was hard.
Like I say, if you ask everybody about the way they came into it, they'll have their own little story. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I say, that's just a little story. I could tell you a whole lot more, but you know what I mean? That's going into a different side of life. You know what I mean? But obviously, for the youths, them, you know what I mean? If you like music, keep doing it. Stay positive. You know what I mean? Keep pushing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, what more can I say, bro? 2021. Do you know what I mean?
100%. But yeah, I'm gonna put this up. It's gonna be on my YouTube and on my Insta. I'll plug you in everything. You get me, G? We'll just keep things moving, man. 2021, it's our year, bro.
All right, my G.
You get me, G?
Yo, big up everyone that was messaging, yeah. My G's, card up bath. You get me? See the positive messages there. You get me?
Yeah, man.
All you lot have a good year, yeah. Yo, my guy, easy, fam.
Say not on Larboonz, G.
My G.
All right, bro.
Right, let me just log out.